Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today is Tag Me Tuesday, and we're going to work on repurposing our junk mail. But first, let's have a shout out to Katie, Catherine, Connie, Ethel, Claudia, Nancy, Joyce, and Shanna. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys, we all have our junk mail, and we all love to save it, and I love to put it into my junk journals. There are windowed envelopes that are on this side and on this side. There are window envelopes that are big, all different kinds. So let's go ahead and select, I think I'll select this one. No, that one's ripped right there. I'm going to show you something that I like to do with mine. So I like, to me, for my journals, I don't know what I just did with my pencil. Here it is. For my journals, this is a little too long for my liking. I like them to be a little shorter. So I'm going to mark this down to about a 6. And I'm going to bring in my very small guillotine, and I'm going to chop it off right there, just like that. So now we ended up with something like this. Now I'm going to cut this end open. And so now it's like this, and you're able to decorate it so much easier that way. Excuse me. And this one I'm going to save because we can make a pocket out of it. So the end will make a pocket. So I'm going to put this away real quick, and I'm going to bring in my Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. Excuse me, guys. I am really fighting a little cough. And I'm just going to ink around the edge here, because I find that when I decorate it, if I haven't already inked it, then sometimes I don't get the printed paper right up against it and it shows, and I don't like that look. So I find that it works best if I just go ahead and ink up around the window and around the sides. And I'm going to do that on both sides here real quick. It shouldn't take very long at all. Tag Me Tuesday, what's that about? I have a Facebook group, and it is called Tag Me Tuesday. The secret code word is hashtag cathysowinghappiness. You need to put that in as the secret code word. And then I'll just say, yes, yes, she can join or he can join. And then what we do is we show our version of our Tag Me Tuesday designs. So it's really great fun, and it's really catching on. And I invite you all to join. The link is down below in the description of this video. So we've got this open, and we've got it inked up. Now what I'd like to do first is I would like to bring in a little bit of coffee dyed paper. I've used up so many of my scraps that I'm just going to go ahead and start with a big sheet. And I am going to go ahead and just line this up and use my tear ruler. You guys, I love this plastic tear ruler. We made it together. It's on a video in my playlist. Ripping rulers are very expensive, and this is not expensive at all. You just get yourself a plastic ruler, and I show you how to make it. And it works fantastic, and it's just, it's great fun to make too. All right, so I'm just going to very quickly ink up this edge of this, if I can hang on to it, and I will show you what I like to do with this. I like to make these windowed pockets into a flip. So let's see, I think I'd like it to flip this way. So that means I'm going to put this right here on the back of my envelope. And I'm going to do this now so that when I put the back paper on, this is underneath. So I'm just going to put that right like that. That's a little wet. this will work. Excuse me, you guys. My husband and I got a cold, and we've recovered from the cold, but we both have this lingering little dry cough, and it only acts up if I talk a lot, and sometimes it acts up after I eat. Strange, but anyway, I apologize. I am fighting it. Okay, so now we've got our flip. So it's on there, and that's going to work perfect. Now, what I'd like to do is decide, what am I going to put inside this envelope? I think I would like to put this inside the envelope, and I'm actually going to need to probably put another little something right here. So let's just go ahead and get this down and get this decorating, get this show on the road. There we go. I'm going to take a little sip of tea. Maybe that will help me. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully that will help. Alrighty. Just going to trim this just like that. I'm going to trim it on this side as well, or this end, I should say. And then I'm going to place something else right here, because you probably will see it when you open up the envelope to put something in. So I want to just make sure that it's nice looking. I want it to look nice. So I'm just going to, now you don't have to ink up these pieces. I kind of like it because I like to ink my things that I put in my journals. Now, if you don't ink, then that's no problem at all. You don't have to do that. That's just a personal preference that you like to or that you don't like to. And I'm just going to smooth that out, and once again, I'm going to cut this, trim it. I've also found that the bigger pieces that I use in doing this, the faster it will go. If I have more time, I can use smaller pieces, and it goes much slower, but I can use the smaller pieces. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to use a little bigger pieces in doing this. It also gives it a little different look when you use big pieces versus using little pieces. A totally different look. So I keep thinking I need a new ink pad, but then I go and daub it and it's dark. But I don't know. I can't decide if I need a new one or not. All right. Excuse me. Let's get this on here like this. Just like that. There we go. Now I'm going to trim that. I'm liking how that looks. Let's see, what shall I put on this side? That's another big piece of that. I don't want to do too much. I want to have some kind of variety. I'm just bringing in a few things here. Oh, I don't like that together. I don't care for that either. Got a few things over here on the side. This isn't bad. I could do this across the top, maybe. maybe I can do that across the top. I do want to bring in a little bit of words too, like the book pages. Oh, and maybe some music page. So, no, I just got that, but I'm going to bring in the music because I think I would like to see a little music on here. How about something like that? That's nice. I'm not sure. This needs to be ripped. I'm thinking I might use a sticker on the outside of the window for a decoration. And sometimes when I make a lot of these, that's the way it was going, make a lot of these, I don't decorate them like with butterflies and labels and stuff. I wait until I use it in a journal, and then I can decorate it according to the journal, what's going on with the journal. If I'm using butterflies, or maybe I'm using something else for the theme, I can make it fit the journal a little better that way by not completely decorating it. So I do like that. So back to the, what did I do with that ripped page? Oh, did I just throw it away? No, I didn't throw it away. I don't know what I did with it. That is so strange. Okay, well, I like that down there. So let's rip a little bit of here. A little bit of here. What? What? A little bit here. How about that? It's not torn. Torn right there. Yeah, I like that there. Just put that right on there like that. Now, let's come up here and see what we're doing up here. I don't know if I like this on there or not. I said I wanted some book page, didn't I? This is old book page. How about if we do that? So basically we're just collaging on this envelope. That's all we're doing, is just doing a little collage. And all right, you guys, I'm sorry about that. That was my husband, and I have to answer the phone when he calls because he's out washing dogs. He's got a mobile dog service, and he's out washing dogs, and since he's out on the road and everything and he calls, I have to answer in case, he needs something, or I have to go do something, or, whatever the case may be. So I'm sorry about that. Hope it didn't bother you too much. All right. Now, I'm liking how that looks. And that really didn't take as long as it normally does. Now, what I need to do is I need to cover the back. And I think I'm just going to cover it with a piece of coffee dyed paper. And then you could decorate that coffee dyed paper with a stamp, or a butterfly, or a label, or however you want to decorate that. All right, you guys. So, as I was saying, I think I'm going to put a sticker on this window part. And these stickers are deco stickers, like this. And this one's in pink. These are in white. These are white. I think I'm going to use the pink. And I think I'm going to put it right there. I also need to finish inking around the edge. That's very important to get this all inked up around the edge. And we need to make it into a pocket because right now it's still open. So you can make it into a pocket by either gluing it or sewing it with the machine. I'm going to sew it with the machine. You know me and sewing. I love to do that. I'm going to put this on pause while I get this open. Okay, I've got it open. I want to put it right here. Oh my goodness, I think that looks so pretty. Now, you know, you can still put things inside and it will still show through. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm going to take it to the machine and I'm going to sew it around here, but first I'm going to grab our end piece. Oh heavens, what happened to it? Here it is. Here's the end piece. The end that we cut off of the envelope. It doesn't have to match. I'm just going to decorate it so that we can use it as a pocket and it won't be wasted. And you can definitely use every single piece of this little envelope. So how about if I stick this inside on one of the sides? It's not big enough. I'm not sure it would go this way either. I don't think it will. I think it's too short. I don't have to put it all the way down to the end. I could cut it in half and then put it on either side. That's what I'm going to do. So this is 1, 2, 3 and a half. Let's put it on either side of this. I thought it was going that way. It's going this way. Okay, it's all good. So you don't have to put it all the way down because you're really not going to see that part. You're just going to see right there when you open it up to stick something in it. You're going to see this part right here. So I want to take it to the edge, actually a little more than the edge, and I'll just trim it off. So that's one side. So then I'm going to stick it on the other side. Okay. Here we are. Get it on the other side. Okay. Wipe off my glue. And I'm going to trim it. And I'm going to trim it this way. There we go. Now, look. Isn't that cute inside? That's very, very cute. See, because we're going to sew it or glue it right there, so you're just going to see just a little bit inside. Now, let's go ahead and decorate the outside. Let's grab, let's see, I got to remember which is the top. This is the top right here. This is the top. Let's go ahead and just put this on there just like that. I think I've drawn a pencil mark right there, and I'm going to get that off. So inking in, what? Let's ink this. Here we go. Now, let's put this right down here like this. So we're just going to put it right there. And there we are. Okay. There we go. Now, let's do some more. I don't know if I like that with it. This is what was on the inside. How about some more words? Yeah, I like the word. The color's beautiful with that. Just beautiful. This is very fragile paper. It's very old. It's ripping already. Just to ink it, it's ripping. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this down. Just like that. Once again, the bigger pieces you use, the faster this goes. I'm looking for another piece of music paper. I don't know if I have a big enough piece or not. Oh yeah, this will work. How about that? Just like that. That's pretty together. I like that. It's already inked up. Okay, that's nice. Now, we're going to just trim it. Now, if you want to make this as a pocket that flips, you would need to put that folded piece of paper on here again, you know, like we did with our, what on earth happened to that? Like we did here. You need to put that flap on. If you want this to go like this, and you could journal on this side, or you don't decorate this side, you can go ahead and when you decorate your page, you would actually glue it on the page, or you glue it on 3 sides and have another tuck down in that way. But I need to go ahead and bring in my corner, not my corner rounder, my thumb notch. This needs to be trimmed a little better. It's not trimmed very well. There, that will be much nicer. So let's go ahead and give it a trim. Just always looking for my middle. And I like to do it before I make it into a pocket, so that way you can get your thumb notch in there to go ahead and fix that up. Now, decorating it, you can decorate it now, or you could decorate it a little later when you make your journal and you want to use the item. I'm kind of thinking maybe I could do this and maybe a butterfly, or possibly even a bow. I really like these bows. These are Shabby Dabby Doodah bows, Tina. Shabby Dabby Doodah. I think that's so cute. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We'll put this label on. And get this on here real quick. I'm going to put it like this maybe. And then I'm going to just quickly ink a little bit of this bow. This polka dotted bow, it's so cute. I think the colors look lovely with this little pocket. And I'm going to cover up the toadstools. I don't want those. So there we are. Isn't that adorable? All right, so now we've already have a decoration here. I've got a beautiful pink, purple bow. Oh my goodness, I'm thinking maybe that with possibly a label. So let's see here. Do I have a big label? I'm not sure. Got this. I don't really want to cover up my music paper too much. Yeah, I don't want to cover up my music paper. I'm thinking maybe how about that? I kind of like that. All right, so let's go ahead and ink this up just a little bit. Okay, and let's see. I'm going to put it on like this. And then put it on like this. And then lift this up and stick it under there just like that. Okay, you guys, how cute is that? Oh, you guys, so now you've got yourself a two-part out of your repurposed junk mail. Oh, you guys, I've had great fun being with you. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. See you there, guys. Bye now.